Hi guys, and happy New Year Day blessings to you. I'm just coming on to do Monday's guidance reading. These festive seasons keep falling on Mitch's Monday guidance readings this year, which is really interesting. So yeah, I hope you're all having a really cool New Year's Day, whatever you're getting up to. Hope you're not too hungover and everything else. I'm just coming on to do this week's kind of guidance card and see what the message is, see what the energies are for this week. So I said last week that I wanted to show you a brand new deck that I have purchased that I am working with. It's a really cool deck, and it is the Guardian of the Night Tarot, and this is by MJ Cullen, and I've got a few other decks of hers, the Crow Tarot, and I think there's another one I might have, but this is a really cool deck. Still getting used to it, but I absolutely love it for, you know, when I've been having a bit of a play around with it. So these are the cards. How lush is the artwork on these? Like I say, really cool deck. So let's give them a knock, let's give them a tap, oops, and let's see what the energies are for the first week of 2024. I'm going to put that card back in because I think I actually just dropped it as opposed to it coming out. And if it comes out again, then it's obviously meant to be. Okay, these are big ass cards. So like channeling these for the highest of good. Let's see what we need to know about for this Monday and the first week of 2024. Oops, I will know when, because one will just literally fire itself at me. Because these are new, they're feeling a bit springy. I think that's what we've got going on here. Oh, there we go. Ooh, interesting. Okay, not the card that I was expecting, but actually kind of makes sense in some ways. Interesting here, because we're going into the Devil. So now, what I will say before we look at this card, so don't be looking at this thinking, oh my God, you know. The Devil sometimes is about like being our own worst enemy. So be very careful with how we choose to respond. Be very careful with how we choose to react moving into the energies of this year. But also the Devil can sometimes be that sort of no, it's like sometimes it's seen as like the sort of trickster of the tarot, sometimes a little bit manipulative. So maybe you've been experiencing that in recent times. Maybe you've been up against somebody that's taking that energy on. Maybe it's you that's being a little bit manipulative. And if it is, just be cautious of how you tread, how you choose to act or respond to people, because you know what we give out tends to come back around. But what is quite interesting with this Devil card is actually the Zodiac Tarot card for Capricorn, and we are heavily in the energy of Capricorn at the moment. So it could also just be coming in to highlight and represent the Capricorn energy. So we may have some of that. But yeah, the Devil can sometimes be, like I say, sometimes with the Devil, like we choose to sort of give energy to the wrong things, or we sometimes choose to explain or justify ourselves, our actions, our choices. Very often with the Devil, we get caught up in stuff that actually we really don't need to be. So be cautious of your business. What's really yours? What do you really need to be getting involved with? And if there's stuff happening that actually isn't really your concern, move it to one side. Definitely don't let it start to sort of debulk the energies of this year. You know, so to just be careful, I think here is the main message. Like I say, be very cautious, be very aware of the energy. Is it yours? Does it belong to you? Or are you getting called into things that are actually outside of your control? The other thing, like we say with the Devil, sometimes we think and overthink and take ourselves into a bit of a restrictive space. So maybe mentally, some of you might be feeling quite vulnerable at the moment. Maybe you feel like there's quite a lot of pressure on you to deliver. And if that's the case, don't get caught up into the cycles or the darkness, the manipulation of the Devil, because actually the Devil really wants to set energies free, but sometimes we just want the last word, the last say, and so we choose to restrict ourselves and don't get caught up in that, you know. So a bit of an interesting one, not what I was expecting. I don't really know what I was expecting, but not this one. But we'll roll with it, and we'll just be aware of it this week, I think is all we can do. So I'm going to leave that with you. So stay safe, stay well. Just want to say that this coming Thursday, I will be off grid. So if you message me, I won't be around because I'm going to London to see the Phantom of the Opera, which is an early birthday present. So I'm really, really excited for that. My birthday's actually on the 19th, but I'm going a little bit early because Paul's off work this week. So we're tying some stuff in together. So that's going to be really, really cool. What else do I need to talk to you about? This coming Sunday, if you haven't already seen, I'm going to be involved in Melissa Statton's Papyrus charity online Facebook event. So it's different readers throughout the day. It's £11 per ticket. All the money that is raised goes to Papyrus, which is the prevention of young suicide charity. And basically you buy your ticket, you go into a private group on Facebook, and you can watch different lives from different readers throughout the day. My live takes place at 2:30, and I'll be using Witch's Runes, my own Wizard Within Oracle deck, and Pure Mediumship, should anybody come in from Spirit. And like I say, it's from 2:30, and they're half an hour slots each. And it's really cool because if you buy a ticket, you can potentially get a reading quite a few times if, you know, obviously it works out that way. So support that if you're free. If you're stuck for something to do, that would be amazing. Let's raise as much money for that charity as is possible. So guys, look after yourselves. Have a beautiful new year. I am going to raise a cheeky glass for the year ahead, and I got told off last time when I did my Christmas one because they said I used a can and they said it looked a bit savage. So Paul's niece has actually gifted us these beautiful Stella glasses for Christmas. So I'm using one of these. They're like goblets, aren't they? This huge. This isn't actually Stella. I run out of Stella. So this is actually Brothers Drinks apple cider that I'm using today. But raising a glass to the new year. Have a beautiful 2024. Let's make it the best year ever. So I'm going to have a quick swig. Look after yourselves. I'm really, really excited to see you all throughout the year on my tour, private readings, the events, and yeah, let's just enjoy the magic. So look after yourselves, have a cool one, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.